Well, I'm back after last weekend's 3-day weekend where I took Friday off to edit my book, and that turned out to be very problematic. I started editing at 10:15 a.m. and then wrapped things up by 1:30 in the afternoon. Hit Control Save multiple times, and when I was kind of done writing that chapter, I hopped on and talked to you guys about what I learned over the past 13 years of writing my book. Then we went to Salt Lake, where I edited some more. Hit Control Save multiple times. Went downstairs in the room I was going to sleep in, and after hitting Control Save, I hit X to exit out of my Word document. And this little prompt shows up, mumbo jumbo about, do you want to back up to OneDrive? And knowing that OneDrive is a chaotic piece of crap, I said no. And then it did this weird glitchy thing, and then poof, disappeared. And I was like, that was a really weird close down. So I reopened my document. Everything I had written on Friday completely disappeared. What the crap, Microsoft? So step one, first thing I want to say to you today, not step one, just thing one, make sure you're properly backing stuff up and saving. Every now and then, like every 3 months, I'll send an email to myself with the attached document so that I can go back and re-download if something weird goes on. Of course, having a physical copy of my book, I am able to reference this. If all is lost, I'll just start over from this. But be warned, crap can happen. Back it up. Put it on a thumb drive or something to help yourself every few months so you're just more safe. I got very frustrated, and at 11:30 at night, I drank half a can of Monster Energy. It was Ultra Rosa. Product placement. And then I stayed up till 1:30 a.m. rewriting everything that I had written. The quality was definitely less, but I think I had about an 80% match. And then I even rewrote some things and made it a little bit better. But I went through, kind of like edited it the next day on Saturday. But that was really frustrating, which brings me to my second point. I would like to talk to you about motivation. And it's really hard to stay motivated, especially stuff online. Stuff's online like you'll never get published. The editors are going to throw away your book. You don't have time. Ignore all that. Just enjoy your life while also trying to keep editing your book. But I think the biggest and best way for myself to stay motivated is to not look forward, but to look backward. To be like, I have written a book already. I've written, what is this? 356 pages here, but on the current document, I'm at 400 pages. So there's a giant leap, Don't look forward being like, oh man, I got to edit 300 more pages. It's going to be brutal. It is brutal and it sucks, but I've already edited 150 pages, so it's not that much further to go. If you've written to page 80, to have a real book, you got to cross at least that 250 line, which, 80, 160, 240, you just have to write 80 pages 3 more times and you're there. So try to think of it backwards and not so much how much forward you have to move. I think that helps me a lot, how far I've come versus what's left to go. My other motivators are, I'm excited about my story. In my book, my Angel Drives muscle car, went to a muscle car show this weekend, and I was just all about it. And I was like, I saw the car, the 1969 Chevelle, multiple 1969 Chevelles at that car show. And I saw the one that I describe crystal clear in my book. It's metallic blue with black rally stripes and a black vinyl top, 1969. That's what you drive, and that's what I saw at the show, and I was like, man, that's a good car. I picked that. I got to write more. Just got to write more. Just put yourself in the environment of your book and getting excited for it. Along with that, I have a playlist that I listen to. A lot of instrumental, because my book is kind of Halloweenish, creepy, and dark. So there's a couple of songs that I go off of. I'm going to share you. Give me 1 second. Spotify. Angels of the Fallen playlist, see? We've got Dream On by Aerosmith, Time by Pink Floyd, The Gallery by Muse, that's a creepy instrumental one. Intro by the XX, that's a good one. Drove Through Ghosts to Get Here by 65 Days of Static, that's a good one. Riders of the Storm by the Doors, Lords of Salem, Rob Zombie, Living Dead Girl, Rob Zombie. Just listening to that stuff and kind of, like before, I'll have like 2 hours of work left of my day, and I'll start listening to that soundtrack over and over. And then by the time I'm done working, I close my work laptop, open my regular laptop, I'm motivated to work on my book, and I don't have to get settled that way. So like try to pre-settle, and that's I think that's just my advice for motivation. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, but that's what I do to stay motivated.